Hey guys, this is the High Activist here, up in the morning of 12 p.m. in Washington State. Still in Copeland, as always. Have a huge migraine that I can't seem to get off. And the day seems beautiful. Although the fest is actually still being built, we admit it's not even finished. But hey, I could be patient. No need to worry. I'm not one of those people that have to, hard ass or anything. So for this day, the series dedicated should be Tickets to Ferry. No, what makes it different than the New York Ferry is that this one takes place in the market. So instead of taking the ferry to the Statue of Liberty that we all know of, this one goes to a mountain region that we've never heard of. I've been to Copeland, to the suburbs, to the city of downtown Seattle, to the uptown areas, to go to the west coast, quote unquote. But this one takes place on the mountain. It's supposed to be 7 stories, 8 kilometers in height. I'm not sure how to make any other sense, but I could be wrong. You never know. You just never know what we're gonna find. So, as a try note, I had to rent a car from a nearby garage. It was easy trying to get the car that I have so far. Cost me about $60 for rental, but you get what you paid for. It's good enough. The only thing we have to worry about is trying to get there on time. We're all the boat sinking. God forbid. But hey, you just never know. So I'm over here by the boat. I wasn't kidding when I was going to say I'm going to take the ferry to my destination. When apparently I wasn't kidding. So as you might know, I'm not a huge fan of taking ferries when it comes to anything else. Bear in mind, I used to taking one way back then. Probably back in, I think 2001. You see, back in, or maybe repeat myself, back in 2011, I used to take these Staten Island ferry to get to Staten Island. Now, it's not that I'm afraid of water. I mean, back in the days, I do usually take the pool. But if you ever notice, from my perspective, it's been some years since I take the ferry. And now I'm going to a different island, so of course the USA is divided by oceanic beaches. And I have to admit, the view seems to be superior. It's not that I have some problems. Maybe the video quality on this will be maybe 720p, I don't know. And then you see up the deck. Now, I wanted to go to the sun deck, but I know that this is still.
The following message is an important safety announcement.
Okay.
For security reasons, we ask that passengers not leave any backpacks, luggage, packages, or other personal belongings unattended during this crossing. Upon arrival at our final destination, all passengers must disembark the vessel. The signal will be sounded on the ship's general alarm, followed by the same signals on the ship's whistle. If this should occur, you may be asked to proceed to one of the passenger.
I'm not that huge in boats. I tried to go to the front, but you know how I am. No show, gravity. These are actually not my cup of tea, but I could try. This is pretty much the outside complex. I try my best to give it the viewpoint of everywhere I can actually try, but okay, that's about it.
You're doing good.
Yeah. Now I'm not sure if the yacht might fall, but there's the other tourist attractions coming here, and you go enjoy the view. Sorry if it was my startle, but that's just who I am. So many tidal waves so far. Back for actual fact. Couple of residents come here back and forth. the roof will be doing the gate. But besides that, this most of it just has in the scene. It's not able to see a waterfall. So I know now. If you don't know what a ferry contains, most ferries will usually contain a vending machine, usually a map of the passenger deck. The upper car deck will usually have the cafeteria. Maybe I usually just take the passenger lounge, but if I really want to explore, I could. But half of the time it's not really my interest because claustrophobia. I mean, half of it is just a car deck. There's a nose booking area, and the passenger deck just contains basically anything you ever need for travel. There's a passenger deck. I'm not gonna go with the sun deck because it's not really my expertise that I have so far. It's not because I actually hated the sun, but I already did give you the viewpoint, so it's not really necessary. The passenger deck is pretty much a dyno-oriented stuff, and the car deck is to be, well, if you have some extra bucks to pay 50, you can sort the entire. So the passenger deck is similar to a dyno that they have. So if you bought some food, you can use it as eat here and get all your expertise. And if you actually needed some place to sit, to have some conversations while paying some. So in some cases of the ferry, the only thing you could have between the entire stereo of the actual plane and coming to ferry is just the passenger deck, the car deck, and the sun deck. In case of emergencies, you could also pretty much grab this off acts if you're desperate. And there's usually the restrooms for your Android. I guess I could give you a tour of what I actually met. Now I don't even know how long this takes for my video to upload on YouTube because the way I do it is from the YouTube app on my iOS device, and we all know that it's not really the best. And if you actually fit the pressure, you will pretty much notice that it's pretty much driving. That's all I ever encounter. And as you can see, you can much see a better viewpoint from here from different points. I mean, it's really a great scenery that you have to commit it. Without that, I have to admit that there's zero cities that you can find. Not many people really board the ferry from day in and day out. And the majority of the times, people usually come just to visit. The other times, it's just tourist attractions from the get-go. Though, if there's other refreshments you can get on here. And I never really approve the ferry, but there's a lot of opportunities you can find for the other options. And if you didn't even notice, the other part of it will be the wind. And if you didn't even notice from the beginning, there's a lot of pedestrians coming by. And the wind! I should mention that the wind is superior on the front. I should take a mention about it. In case your viewers don't even notice, there's a lot of wind density that's coming by. It's so superior that I can't even keep this straight. And I say this with actual recommendation because I usually understand the Scientology. I wouldn't know. Well, homie, since I am kind of generous, I guess I can check the sun deck for a while. Although I'm not into the sun, I guess I could try. So now that man is still free, I guess I could get some snacks on the way. Yeah, I know. So, since I am mystified with mental life, I'm actually gonna give myself a couple of snacks. I got some 2 bun fingers, country raw soda. Why not? This is there in the Oreo ice cream. It's tempting. I prefer it, but now these. They have some great coffee selection. I was supposed to credit, but I'm listening to the chai latte. You do have solid custard, which I have to admit, kind of good.
Come on, I'm only getting one Butterfinger. You don't need two. And a soda? One soda, one Butterfinger. Put one of them back.
But, yeah, I mean, if you guys notice, I'm trying with my auntie. You know. Yes.
Why don't you get popcorn instead of sugar?
Yeah, my auntie does, Kevin. Yeah. Yeah, my auntie does too. My sister. I can't really blame her for it. I mean, I give her credit too. But see, with the zero expertise, I was looking at this on the entirety of the day because the zero was it for you can usually it's the most popular packet in Tokyo, but the only thing they have was Lutio, Diet Pepsi, Dr. Pimple. They don't really have but I guess this is one of those areas we have it even. Notice? If you know the commentary, well, my auntie, hey, for me, I am from with your group, so you can't really cross the Brainweight. I mean, the other participants and actual participants who actually wanted to ride this vessel, and in reality, you can't really blame the actual pedestrians. So, to my surprise, we almost at the actual elevation of the brakes. I'm surprised we got to get fast. I mean, you understand on the ferry, it takes 1 hour maximum to get where we are, but this is speedy fast. Other than that, I am kind of interested to make it this far. Probably when I'm going again, I might continue to show me where it's due. And I'm going to make sure we don't really get cheap, yada yada yada. And let's make sure that we actually get it instead of. So we managed to arrive at Brainweight. It was only a 24 minute mile ride. I thought it was only 24 minutes. We managed to get our time rest of issues. The body rise. There was no respective DAs, and to make the whole trip better, we are at the Seaside Station Commuters Market. Yeah, apparently, what makes this different compared to Seattle is that the majority of Brainweight is always Commuters Market, and there's a shade. So anyhow, so the majority of this town, of this small residence, is that it's also a commuters market mixed with a suburban style. I don't really remember. I don't remember people even here for the majority of times. But the only thing I could guarantee is that it's really a decent commuters, like you can see. It has some toll booths you have to pay taxes, but not 99% of the time. You just can't really admire the scenery. So I guess now I can't really see inside what's inside the Seaside Station. I can provide some information how we got here. Now I remember from the Escriber. There's a yard of things to get by from the ferry. One being is that it takes, supposedly it only takes us 24 minutes. I usually think that when you consider the amount of inertia, he will take it on his perspective, but we made a time on the 2 p.m. 40 plus, and I don't know. That's pretty much it. Bainbridge is also a community market. It's also a marketplace that's similar to Seattle, but it's not. And it's also a small town that doesn't really have anything special. The only thing I could guarantee is that you might as well see a town or a fight. And if you see more community market similarities, we might as well find some. I didn't. Can't really tell which is which. Besides the regular aesthetics and the usual concrete.